whether due to the size or the nature of it. World War II was a unique, fascinating, and terrifying time to be alive. Many stories have been told over and over of great tragedies and triumphs, to the horrifying and very cruel and often brutal nature of war and hate itself. So much so that we almost miss the little stories that are both unusual and sometimes downright mind-boggling in the circumstances. But without these stories, no victory would have been met. So sit back and enjoy our new WFCR series, Strange and Forgotten Histories of World War II. In this episode, we look at how a New York radio station, WOR, recorded a large volume of German wireless radio traffic and rebroadcast it to hundreds of thousands of Americans who, curiously enough, were able to hear the impending sounds of war as it began in Europe. In the late summer of 1939, Europe was gripped with war fever. In the Third Reich, Admiral Wilhelm Canaris, the shrewd white-haired chief of the Abwehr, placed his 16,000 agents around the world on a war alert. On the grounds of a tree-shaded estate outside Waldorf, a few miles north of the Baltic port of Hamburg, Abwehr radio men scurried to their shortwave sets in the Europa Saal, a hall in a concrete dugout containing 20 listening posts, each in a separate soundproof booth. Each shortwave set was tuned to a different frequency, monitoring the flood of incoming messages that were pouring in from secret agents at scattered points around Europe. Nearly all of the spies were calling in on Affe radios, or klamotten, which means junk, as the hand-carried suitcase transceivers were known in Abwehr jargon. Unknown to the Waldorf radiomen, Adolf Hitler had decreed that war would break out on September 1st, 1939, with an invasion of the fatherland's eastern neighbor, Poland. All through the month of August, while 5 German armies in excess of 1.5 million men were being deployed along the Polish frontier, Waldorf was broadcasting a conveyor belt stream of peremptory orders, issuing emergency rules, or seeming to chit-chat with shadowy figures identified only by strange call signs or by quaint nicknames such as Snow, Mutt, or Peacock. But it was far from idle talk. Each one of these spies, with a strange call sign or name, was being issued specific orders that were to be implemented as soon as war erupted. It was the first time in history that wireless was being used so profusely for the transmission of secret intelligence. The air was saturated with the strange sounds, filling those in British agencies who were eavesdropping on the broadcasts with a sense of foreboding. It was not only the British intelligence that was tuned in to Adolf Hitler's war preparations, though. In New York City, radio station WOR recorded the German wireless traffic, much of it gibberish, and rebroadcast it to hundreds of thousands of Americans who curiously were then able to listen to the eerie sounds of impending war. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Strange and Forgotten Histories of World War II, here on Meditating Sounds, home of WFCR Radio Online. If you've enjoyed this programming, please subscribe to the channel and leave us a like on the video. Join us again next time for more lost stories from this pivotal and tragic period of history.